So I haven't been doing as well in Go Battle League, especially Master League, as I thought I would. But it helps to record battles. I haven't posted any of the ones I've recorded, but I thought I'd do some that I've actually just done, like less than an hour ago. So this is one of the teams I like to use, Giratina, Melmetal, Togekiss. My strategy is to basically switch to Melmetal if I lose the lead, unless it's a Togekiss, and then I switch to Togekiss. But sometimes that doesn't work so well, and actually, I think most of the time that I've switched to Togekiss, it's okay. Well, whatever. You'll see the rest of the battles in this set. 4 of the 5 have Togekiss leads, so I have to kind of figure out what to do. I let the Togekiss go because I want to save a shield. I know this rock slide is gonna hurt a little bit. This is kind of why I think I should maybe use Melmetal as my switch, because if they switch to... Oh, actually, I don't know. Anyways, I'll have to think about this a bit more. If Togekiss leads get to be too common, then I'll just try using a different lineup entirely. So this is good for me. But he's still got a shield. So I have to hope that I can hit another rock slide. And then maybe get enough energy. Oh, you know what? Yeah, here, this sucks. I think this is the only thing I could do, but it would have been nice if I could switch out. At least I'm doing some damage with these rock slides, but I probably should have at some point... I mean, I can't farm, I have no HP, and Giratina is a monster. Yeah, so this guy's using Togekiss Melmetal Origin, which is the same lineup as me, but in the order that just works. So I guess to a certain extent with this lineup, there wasn't really too much I can do. I'll think more about it, but it's just tough out there. So then I go in right away for another battle, get faced with him again, but this time I'm using my Melmetal, Altered, and Dragonite lineup, so that's fun. So that basically counters this one pretty well. He switches to Giratina, I switch to Dragonite. This one has Dragonclaw Outrage. I do have Draco Meteor Dragonclaw one, but I just haven't maxed yet. But I don't know, I'll do that eventually. Draco Meteor is just so good that I think I'm losing out by not having it. Here, I mean, those charms just hit me so fast I can't switch out, so it's like, okay, I may as well try to get Dragonclaw off, do some damage, even though it's not going to really help me all that much. So just a Melmetal, I switch to Altered, which is actually not the greatest matchup. I would much rather have many other things here, just because both of my charge moves are resisted. So my strategy here at first is I'm going to go for a couple Ancient Powers to see if I can get a boost. I do have plenty of shields and that Melmetal on the back, so I'm in a good spot there. But, okay, yeah, so I go for one Ancient Power, and then Dragonclaw, and another Ancient Power, just mixing it up. I'm sure this isn't the optimal strategy, but I don't know. Togekiss, now I get that Rock Slide. Togekiss does hit a Flamethrower, but I have my shield, so I'm okay. Now he's got 2 shields, but I still haven't, or he's got a shield left, but I have 1 left too. So, you know, here this was kind of scary because I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize that he had 2 charge moves ready to go. Maybe I should have thought about that, but thankfully my Giratina has enough health and he's low enough on energy that I can take out the Melmetal. So this is kind of cool. I guess this is like, I'm pretty lucky so far in that every time I face somebody twice, it either goes the same way, so I win again or I lose again, or if I lost the first time, I win the second time, which is a nice feeling. It means that I'm doing something right, I guess. Alright, so another Togekiss lead. This time I do the Togekiss switch again. And I hit the Ancient Power first, which I guess is probably fine and normal, and I get the boost quite luckily. Because I got the boost, I'm definitely going to shield here, because whatever comes next I can hit with at least a few charms, and that's like pretty good for me. So it's a Dialga. Here I probably, actually, you know what, no. I was going to say maybe I should have gone for the Ancient Power, but my HP is low. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have been able, or I should have gone for the Flamethrower, but I'm glad I went for the Ancient Power. That's okay. Here, I was pretty sure this was just going to be an Iron Head, because I thought he'd probably try to get me to burn my shield. Hit the superpower. It doesn't totally knock him out. He switches to Machamp. I switch to Giratina. This is, like, pretty nice. I couldn't remember exactly the cost for Cross Chop and Rock Slide, so I wasn't sure what that was going to be, but I have enough health that it wasn't, like, a risky choice to tank. So I've got a Giratina with a shield. I'm good against that Dialga. Yeah. Man, these 2 times sped up ones. I guess that one wasn't very interesting, so it was okay to watch it that fast, but I didn't have much to say about it. I'm just kind of saying what happened. All right, another battle here. This one, it's also a Togekiss lead. It seems those are really popular, and I know I can still win if I lose a lead, but sometimes it's nice to like have that leg up, you know? Gotta start on the right foot. Oh, I'll get another boost. I think I was pretty lucky today with these boosts. This felt kind of risky to shield because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to handle those waterfalls, but I could because I was boosted, I think. Because otherwise they hit for, I think, 12 or 13 HP, which I can't really afford. So I managed to spend a shield, keep switch advantage. This is going to be a flamethrower, almost definitely. Snorlax. So what I do here, this felt kind of tricky. So first I hit it with a Rock Slide to do some damage. Then a superpower that hopefully will land, but it doesn't. But then I just switch out right away to Giratina. Now, this is like famously a terrible matchup for Giratina Origin. Snorlax walls it, but I'm just doing this to kind of stall and, like, you know, go for some ominous wind boosts, like, if I can, just to kind of keep the matchups where I want them to be. Yeah, so here he switches to Togekiss. I can hit that with an ominous wind. I have no problem with that. I'm getting low here, but so far this Snorlax has been only using Body Slam, so I'm not sure what that's about. Another ominous wind, and it's so low now I'm able to hit another superpower, but not before the Snorlax gets an Earthquake. Oh, God, I'm lucky there. I'm very lucky there, but yeah, I guess Melmetal's tankier than I thought. So that was a pretty good win. I feel like I played that smart enough, although I'm not sure how many times there were really, like, actual decision-making moments, but anyways. Oh, finally, it's not a Togekiss lead. So against this Kyogre, I kind of just wait to see what it's going to do. I let those surfs hit me. I realized that I'm not doing a great job of counting them. I was pretty sure they hit 10, so that's why I blocked this in case it was a blizzard, but it turns out it wasn't. Ominous wind, and Kyogre's gone. Now it's a Dialga. I switch to Melmetal. He switches to Giratina. So it turns out that in this situation, I probably would have wanted to switch to Togekiss, except that, yeah, no, I should have, but I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, because I think a lot of okay, this is interesting, because Kyogre was in front. I guess it was pretty likely that there would be a Giratina in the back. Yeah, okay, I should have switched to Togekiss there for sure. Yeah, so I'm just trying to do as much as I can with those rock slides, but, like, come on. I'm surprised I was able to hit as many as I could, but that Giratina is farming a lot of energy, and I have to decide what I'm going to do with it. Here, I just let it hit Giratina. I was kind of lucky that it was an ominous wind, I guess. I think he's probably going for a boost. Now I've got my Togekiss. Oof. But this Dialga was able to farm a little before. So I go for an Ancient Power, just hoping that if I get a boost... Ooh. Oh man, I probably would have won if I got... Yeah, because now he has time to get to another Iron Head. You know what? I probably would have won if I went for Flamethrower. I guess going for the Flamethrower would have been better than trying for a 10% boost.